Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review for Action Comics Annual number 13. Basically, this is a Lex Luthor issue, following the themes of the previous issues of the regular series of Action Comics. Now, when I first heard about this comic, I was kind of interested in it, in that, he's meeting Darkseid and all these other Ra'al Ghul, things like that. But when I actually read this book and thought about it for a moment, I think that this here would make a better Elseworlds book or fan fiction, because what this annual does is it takes Lex Luthor from being a super genius who created his empire on his own, and now it basically says that he would not be who he is if it wasn't for these two people. And I'm not sure why they needed, the DZ editors and writers needed to connect Lex Luthor with all of the, these super villains. When I mean super, I mean like the Omega level villains type thing. I don't see any reason for that. Basically, if from the very beginning, if Lex Luthor did not go to Apokolips, he would not have been given the inspiration that he needed to forge ahead. Like, he was able to get patents and things like that based on what he got from Apokolips. So again, that took away a lot from Lex. Now, granted, Lex was still super intelligent, he still had desire, he still had everything he needed as a personality trait to succeed, but it took a crucial element away, at least from what I think of his character, in that now he owes everything to Darkseid. And that's where I think that's the bad part of this whole book. I really now wish I never read this. Now, the art, you have two different types of art styles here. This first one, it starts off one way, but then it kind of goes to a Kirby-ish, in a way, type style here. Now, the first story deals with Lex going into Metropolis for the first time, and he hooks up with Perry White while Perry is still a reporter, and eventually, Perry's working on this case where there's, the underground, and Lex just pushes his way right in, and eventually he gets the attention of Darkseid, and then he's taken to Apokolips. And basically, he puts him to work with his scientists to create weapons and whatnot. And Lex, obviously being Lex, tries to backstab him, and Darkseid, and it fails. But it's all part of the plan. He lets him go back home, and then knowing that he gave Lex what he needed, so this way Lex can become who he is, type thing. And with the Ra'al Ghul one, it's basically a Ra'al Ghul saying, well, I showed him my daughter, but, she, I knew he wouldn't be interested in her. I let him, get access to my money, but I know that doesn't interest him. It's all these little things like that, and then eventually there's a parting of ways, so to speak, and then Lex, as you can see, escapes with... he escapes, but then Ra'al Ghul stabs him, throws him to the Lazarus pit. I'm like, why did you have to do that? Again, you took something away from Lex, and you just perverted his character. Now, and I mean, I'm hoping, beyond all hope, that this was supposed to be an Elseworlds, a what-if type storyline, rather than something that they're going to try to put into continuity. Because, like I said, I think, to me, this really completely shattered the illusion of Superman's greatest villain. I mean, what made Lex a strong villain was the fact he was a normal human, using normal means, standing up to Superman. Now, you have a normal human who is guided by superior individuals to become who he is. And without that guidance, he would never have been able to stand up to Superman the way he is. And I think that's I think that really says it's a disservice to Lex's character. If you have any, so like I said, while I thought it was an interesting Elseworlds book, I don't think this is. I strongly wish I didn't buy it. If you have any comments or questions, just let me know. Rate the video up or down. Let me know what you think. Also, what do you think? Do you think that this story, Lex meeting these people and helping him on his way is a good thing, or do you like Lex working on his own, scratching and clawing for everything he owns, and then becoming who he is with his own too, just on his own? Let me know what you think. I'll have more videos up later, and until next time.